So, hello, beer bloggers. I'm Elle Potter, Logistics and Community Director for the Beer Bloggers Conference, and I am here with Mark Dredge, who was named Beer and Food Writer of the Year last year by the British Guild of Beer Writers and Online Communicator of the Year the 2 years before that. And you can find him on his blog, Pencil and Spoon. So Mark will be joining us at the European Beer Bloggers Conference in Leeds this May 18th through 20th. And hello, Mark.
Hey.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. So tell me when and why you started beer blogging.
It was about 3.5 years ago now. I needed to put words somewhere that wasn't just on a piece of paper in a notebook. And, I think if I wanted to be better, if I wanted to get better at writing, I had to put it somewhere where people could read it and people could say, "This is terrible. This is good. Or I disagree with you. Or I agree with you," and things like that. And I was getting into beer. I loved food, and I thought, there's a few beer and food blogs out there, and I thought, well, why not? Why not just give it a try? So I just went on one day and started up a blog, and it's kind of grown from there.
Excellent. And so I know you've been to the United States and interacted with bloggers there. What do you see as differences between the United States and the UK bloggers?
It's really interesting. There's so many bloggers. There's so many different types of blogs. And I think that's always really interesting. So one of the main differences I saw, probably perhaps the only one, is that there's almost more of US beer bloggers seem to work closer with US breweries than UK bloggers do. Not too many UK bloggers actually work with breweries or try and do tours or tastings or talks or dinners. Whereas I saw perhaps a few more US bloggers either were doing that or wanted to do that.
And so do you see a value in having beer bloggers from different countries communicating with one another?
Yeah, absolutely. I follow quite a few US beer blogs and European beer blogs just because I want to know what's going on around the world. It helps you form your own opinions and it helps you kind of learn more generally about what's going on. And just by talking to people, it's just great. You can build up the relationships you want. It's easy to build up relationships online. Then when you do want to ask someone a question, you've got that personal contact that you can go and speak to. And so the people I've met or people I've just know through blogging, I can send them an email and say, look, I'm writing this piece. I've written this. Is this accurate? Is this inaccurate? Am I doing this right or wrong?
So how about specifically bloggers speaking with one another in Europe? Like last year at the EBBC, there were a few bloggers from Italy and the Netherlands. How much contact do European bloggers specifically have with folks in other countries?
This is the same as would happen with the US. The only difference is perhaps a language barrier. We've got a lot more, Spanish, Italian, French, Swedish. There's so many different languages, and that's the barrier. Not all of them write in English, But I absolutely value. It's strengthening the community because we are a community as a whole. I think, a community of people who are all trying to do the same thing about beer and trying to promote it and talk about it and be generally interested in it and tell other people about it. So, you can get inspiration from other blogs. You can get, friendship from other blogs. Things like that. I think that's really, really key, and that's kind of what binds us all together.